Hi guys, and welcome back. My name is Brooke and this is Seeds to Sanctuary, and in today's episode we are going bananas. I got this huge box of bananas for free and I plan on dehydrating some, making some into bread, making some into some pancakes. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is dehydrate. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in small pieces, and then I'm going to line them on parchment paper, and then I'm going to put them in my dehydrator at 135 for 46 hours. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I wish you a very, very Happy New Year. We had a lot of fun over this time. I really enjoyed the slowness of the holiday. Don't forget to hydrate. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the slowness if you got a chance to have any of that, and just embrace your family. I went and did some self-care and got my hair cut. It was a massacre of 11 inches, but hey, it's just hair, it'll grow back. I just love the holidays. Thank you so much for being part of my family and welcoming me into your homes every week. I appreciate you so much. And oh, look at my cute little Indy Bindy in the boxes. She just loves them. And Eli was so excited. It's just such a blessing to see your kids light up over the smallest things. I also tried making new bread, a sandwich bread, a wheat and a white. That was yummy too, and it tasted so good with all the homemade jams that we made together. We also did a big stock up at Sam's Club and GFS, and I also worked on about 5 or 10 bags of those tomatoes that were frozen in my freezer and got sauce made out of those. Busy, busy, busy. Had a beautiful fire, and we made chocolate chip s'mores, and that was really cool. I just thought I'd show you that. Science. What's next? Banana pancakes. I tripled this recipe, so I started off with 9 bananas, and then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of sugar, and then I'm going to add 2.5 cups of flour. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, three eggs, I always start my mixer off slow and then bring up the speed because I'm already a messy cooker, baker, whatever it is, and I really don't want to throw all of my product out of that bowl. And always taste it. I remembered I forgot to add salt, so don't forget to add a teaspoon of salt. I did 3 teaspoons because of the amount that I make. I'm making a whole bunch of these pancakes to put in the freezer and have them done. So breakfast is already done for quite a few days. At this point, you could crush up some walnuts, or you could add chocolate chips, you could add blueberries, strawberries, anything else you'd like. Just sprinkle it on the top of your pancakes, and boy, would that add just another layer of deliciousness. I just check them to make sure that they're not burning. As you can see, I decided to add walnuts to the top of these ones. Most likely, Rob and I will be eating those. Next up is the best banana bread you'll ever eat. I tripled this recipe, but I started off with 12 bananas because the person who generously gave it to me, I'm not going to mention the corporation because, you know, people get all sue happy and stuff, but They gave these to me for free, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 cup of melted butter. Next up is your eggs, and you are going to add 1, 2, 3. You're gonna add 3 eggs. Next up, we're going to use some of that homemade vanilla. It's not all the way done yet, so I did add a little bit of store-bought vanilla. And then I'm going to add our baking powder. I will leave the single recipe to this in my Facebook group, so if you haven't joined yet, go ahead and hit that link in the comment sections and meet me over there on Facebook to Seeds to Sanctuary group. I'd appreciate it. I also like to cut down the amount of sugar, so I only added 1 cup, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of honey. Next up is your all-purpose flour, AP flour for short. I'm gonna go ahead and add 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Now we're just gonna give it a good mash up. You can leave some of it chunky if you'd like. It will just make little moisture pockets in your banana bread. But once you have it all whipped up to your liking, go ahead and make sure you spray your pans because you don't want this beautiful product to stick. And then put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes and enjoy. Okay friends, so I hope I've showed you a few good examples of what you could do with a whole bunch of bananas. I am saving all the pills because they're really good for, even have some of my eggshells in here already. It's really good for gardening, and gardening is what I'm all about. So we made a whole bunch of banana pancakes, which my kids are not a fan of, but Rob and I like. And then I smashed up 12 more bananas, so they're ready in the freezer to go. I can just break them off. And then we have our banana bread in the oven. I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year so far, and I can't wait to upload my next video on the pantry challenge. Our first meal last night was, I'll give you a sneak peek of yesterday's meal, which I was pretty excited about. It is Indian fried bread tacos. So see you next time. Bye for now.